Good evening and many thanks for joining us on Uganda Catholic Television. And of course, we come live from Uganda Martyrs Shrine here in Namugongo and preparing for the 3rd of June celebration of the Martyrs Day, and that is tomorrow. And this year, as many of you may already be aware, our host diocese is Lugazi Catholic Diocese. And of course, this is the second time that Lugazi Diocese is animating the Uganda Martyrs celebration. The last one being in 2004. And I mean, after 21 years, they are back on stage. And of course, everything is already lit up. If you look at what is happening here, if I ask my camera person to turn around, and you will see how already there are so many people crowded here. I mean, walking different thousands of miles. Yesterday we were told that there are pilgrims that have come right from Mombasa on foot. This is a mileage over 1,100 miles on foot to come and witness to the faith that the martyrs have sowed here in Namugongo. And of course, like I said, this year the animation is by Lugazi Catholic Diocese. Lugazi was carved out of Kampala Archdiocese, and that is in 1997 by Pope John Paul II. And of course, it was officially inaugurated on the 23rd of February 1997 with Bishop Matthias Sekamanya being the first bishop of Lugazi. And of course, in 2004, when Lugazi animated the Uganda Martyrs celebration, it was led by Bishop Sekamanya. Bishop Sekamanya was at the helm of Lugazi Diocese for 17 years, and that is retiring or resigning when he reached the canonical age of 75 in 2015. And of course, Rome decided to replace him with Bishop Christopher Kakoza, who is still the ordinary of Lugazi Diocese. And so tomorrow, the Mass here will be celebrated by Bishop Christopher Kakoza alongside his brother bishops from the country, from all the 19 dioceses of Uganda, and of course many other prelates joining from other countries and from other dioceses. As you can see, the preparations are ongoing there. The decoration team are doing what they are supposed to do, and I can tell you already the decoration here is lit and everybody is doing their part. But you know, when we talk about organizing such a function, many people would only imagine what it takes, and I know each one of you is very, very eager to know how Lugazi has come up with this. Of course, already we saw one thing that they introduced was the National Schools Pilgrimage, and that was a few days ago. We saw all the schools, especially Catholic founded schools from Lugazi Diocese, and those are surrounding, especially in the Kampala metropolitan, gathering here, and the little ones also showcasing their faith, especially trying to learn from what the Uganda Martyrs did, the sacrifice that the Uganda Martyrs paid, I mean, for their faith, you know. And for us to get to know what exactly took them, I mean, what they had to go through to reach this far. I mean, I say it's really beautiful. The choir has been practicing here now and again, and they've been doing an amazing job. And I can say we can only but wait for what is there tomorrow. And so for us to get to know how far they have gone, I am here with a very, very special guest, and that is the chairperson of the Central Organizing Committee of the Lugazi 2025 Martyrs Celebration. And that is none other than Reverend Father Godfrey Mboowa. Welcome, Father.
Thank you very much.
Tell me, how are you feeling? I mean, it's been months and then weeks and days, and now we have just hours.
You know, when the news was brought to us that it is Lugazi going to animate this year's celebration, so it was a mixed feeling, joy and fear. Joy because it had taken us some time. Because by the time Lugazi animated, some of us who are now the chairman of this organization, we are still seminarians. Now, there was some fear. Where are we going to get the money from? Like enough, all Christians in the diocese have been so supportive. And as you saw yesterday, all foot pilgrims from Lugazi Diocese we had the triumphant entry to Uganda Martyrs Shrine here at Namugongo. And it was quite a big number because we got Christians from the entire diocese. The diocese is comprised of 34 parishes, and all of those people that we saw yesterday, we are coming from those 34 parishes. And at the moment, as you have already seen, I can say without any fear that we are set, because the decoration, everything, we are almost done. All activities as we had planned, good enough, at least we have been able to fulfill them. So we are so grateful to God that we have reached this level, and we just pray that tomorrow, everything, God gives us good weather. We pray that people do come in big numbers. We celebrate the gift of martyrdom. And you have seen the choir. This choir is comprised of more than 500 members. And these people were selected from the 34 parishes. So the choir that you are going to see represents the entire diocese. So they are selected from the parishes, the 34, and that's the choir that is going to animate tomorrow's Mass. The speakers have been raised, mounted. The screens have been fixed. So this time around, we have tried our best, and we are praying that the machine don't disappoint us, because none of us owns these machines. So, but we have tried our best, and we hope even people outside the painter world, because someone may come when the place is full and that person probably cannot enter, cannot access. So we have improvised to see that even some people at the back, at outside the gates, they can be able to hear. Not only hearing, but they can be able even to see because of the screens that have surrounded the entire place. So we hope everything's going to be fine.